Hello again, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Floating Fun with Raft with me, your host, Mangamad. I hope you're all doing well today. So, when we finished off our last episode, we'd found this abandoned oil rig, and, we had a bit of an explore, and, picked up some stuff, but now it's, I basically sort of like waited around for it to be daytime, so now it's daytime. We've got all of our stuff on, so what we are going to do now, we're going to have a dive. And we're going to have a look at some of these underside buildings and make sure there isn't anything in here that's worth nabbing. So we've got a bit of scrap there. Scrap there and a bit of scrap there. Another crate. So there's actually more underwater than there is above water. Because there is. So we're going to need to... Is there another building? Is there anything? Did we go in here already? I think we've been. So I think that's kind of it for the underneath. So like I said before, they're not as exciting as they could be, I feel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this stuff off. That. I have a feeling I've got that recipe already. Do I not? Coconut chicken. No, I don't. Okay, so let's go. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, guys, is I am going to switch to... I'm not trying to do this third person again because it's an absolute nightmare. So what we'll do is we'll switch to a bit of a fast forward while we do a quick sort of loop around and gather up all the loot that's here, and then we'll head off on our own little merry way. Okay, well, that ended a lot quicker than I was expecting. To be honest, there was a big fat pile of disappointment underneath there. We didn't really grab anything major at all. Just a couple of bits of scrap and some seaweed. Honestly, I was kind of hoping for a bit more, but guess not. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm just going to gather these loose barrels that I can see around the raft before we head off on our own little merry way. And I think today we will attempt to work on getting our food station up and running. We might make our raft a little bit bigger, start, compartmentalizing stuff. So everything is kind of, start actually making some form of storage system that kind of makes a little bit sense. You can put signs and things up as well, just to make your life a little bit easier. So if you don't... it's really weird. I have quite bad memory problems of remembering a lot of things. Somebody could say something to me, and then with like 3 minutes later, it's completely gone out of my head. And I struggle remembering people's names, where I know people from, and a lot of that stems from working hospitality for so many years. You get, you see so many, thousands and thousands and thousands of people. You can't remember them all, and I think my brain just got overloaded at some point, and now I can't remember anybody. It's like anybody's names. I have like loads of people coming up to me in the street, and go, "Hey, how you doing, Paul? How's it going?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and inside I'm like, "I don't even know you. I recognise your face, but I couldn't tell you where I know you from or anything." It's really quite upsetting. Anyway, right, we are done here, so we need to attempt to get off this. which could be a lot more difficult than it seems. We're gonna have to get the paddle out. Paddle is required. We need to not fall off the raft. That'd be good. Right. We need to go that way. Come on, give me summit. Okay, right, what we need to do then is we need to close that first. No. That was too much to hope for. Right, okay, so we need to get over here. We can actually see what's going on. So yeah, we need to start paddling this direction. Yeah, we're making headway. Just hope our paddle doesn't break before we actually get away from this thing. Right, okay, we're moving. We're moving. Is that it? Are we done? Yeah, looks like we're done. Good. Okay. It's downside with having these monumental ramps sticking off the end of your base. It does make life a little bit difficult. So we'll open this back up. So yeah, as cool as this is, so much of a missed opportunity. So much. Okay, so there's another island 1200 odd meters that way, I think. Yeah. So the wind is blowing us in that direction, which is good. The downside is that we are now not gathering any resources because we don't have any collection nets. So I think what we're going to have to do now is start at least trying to make some. We're just going to make a crap ton of rope. I genuinely don't know how many of these we can make. And that's all. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, so we needed rope. I know we need scrap. Probably need planks of some description, I would imagine. And collection nets. And we need nails. Right. Can you not have all my... Oh, what? Thank... Really? You give me my... No, 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 not now. Not now. Give me... Give... Give me... Ooh. Lucky. Right, so, collection nets. What we are going to do is just start slapping these bad boys down. Alright, okay, we need to make more edging. That's... Right, where's my hammer? Right, let's put our smelter back down. And we need... Put that back down. We need plastic. And we go this way a bit as well. And yeah, so we can just... That's a start at least. And... Can we make any more? No. Wow, those used up all of that? Holy shit. Okay. Okie doke. So that's about as much as we can do right now. So I'm going to... that there. We want to go out 1, 2, and then start working our way across. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 18, 20. Out 1. Oh, that's not annoying. Right, okay. Pretty sure it was 20 that we did. That's what we're going to end up doing on this side anyway. So, oh, there's a barrel. No, don't let the barrel escape. No! I mean, so we are picking up some stuff. Admittedly, not a lot. But pretty much all. So we've, we've wiped out our, as you can see when you, like, you're making stuff like that, how quickly you burn through. You think you've got a load of supplies, and then it turns out you don't really have anywhere near enough that you need. Okay, so we are going to just do a quick double check on the radar. So we need to be heading more in that direction. Grab that. And we'll grab... No, we won't. We'll... Or we could just give me the damn barrel. Right, thank you. Okay, so I tell you what, we'll probably do another quick fast forward here, just while we're waiting to get to where we need to get to. And ho! So, as you can see, we just basically, all we did was run around, cook some food, and collected resources, and just basically bided our time till we got here. So, just so you know, guys, the little tiny islands that you used to come along before don't show up on the, as far as I know, don't show up on the radar. So, time you see a blip on the radar is either going to be like one of them mining rigs, or it's going to be a big island like this one. So there's lots of trees and stuff, so we've got hopefully a nice little amount of time. What I'm going to do is I kind of feel I should be able to make a bow and arrow. Ah, there we go. Bow and arrow, vine goo, bolt, plank, rope. Okay, so let's... Yeah, we trust me, you're going to need a bow and arrow. So what did we say we needed? Plank, vine, do we have... Oh crap, we haven't got any vine goos, man. Why would I? All that time wasted, I could have been doing it. So how much do we need? We only need 2, so that's fine. So we need rope. We need planks, which we've got. We need a bolt, which we've got. We just gotta wait for the vine goo real quick, and then we need stone for the arrows. You can get better arrows later on, but for now, this is basically what we've got. So I'm not going to craft the arrows, but don't craft the arrows first, because you'll find you'll get carried away with making the arrows and then realise that you haven't got enough wood to make the bow. So just be careful. We'll go on a little explore at the moment. It seems like a decent sized one, so this we'll start getting some good resources, and hopefully I can give you guys some tips as to, you know, what to do around here. So that up there, those are called the screechers. Now again, in pleasant mode they don't attack you, but in the sort of like regular mode they sort of fly at you and drop rocks on your heads, and they're actually can be quite difficult to actually hit. You can basically, all you can do is shoot arrows at them, and that is, you know what, let's just get that on the go anyway. So yeah, you are going to need you know, a bow and arrow, and right, one bit more plastic. So we want to do, I think you can carry like 30 arrows. Yeah, 30 arrows. So we'll keep the 30 on us. So you don't have to have it in the quick launch bar. You just have to have it sort of there. Let's drop the plastic back off. We'll drop the stone and the bolt back in there. We'll keep those 6 arrows anyway, because why not? We need, so what we also need to do is we're gonna need our axe. We don't need that anymore. We don't need the build hammer. Kind of don't need the cup, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. Which reminds me, we need to top up on our thirst, and we need to eat something real quick. So again, clear out your inventory, make sure you've only got on you what you need. Don't bother your ass carrying loads of stuff around that you don't need. I shouldn't need an extra hook. I might need a shovel. Can I make a shovel? You're gonna need a shovel for dirt. Metal ingot, bolt, and plank. Should be able to do that. Bolt and... So you need planks for dirt, because you need dirt to make the grass squares, basically, that you can, so you can keep animals on. Sadly we're not going to be able to catch any animals, because although I could craft a net launcher, we don't have a vital component to make the ammo for it. And actually might make a metal spear as well, just because you never know. So got those all back in there. So we've got our shovel. Yeah, actually, do you know what? Let's just get rid of the cup. We only really need the cup for filling stuff up. So I'll keep my spare hook. But yeah, so we've got our spear and we've got our thing. We've got our stuff. We've got about roughly 10 minutes. So let's see what we can show you in 10 minutes. So again, gather the wood. Mango trees, and as you can see, mango tree didn't drop any seeds. So mango trees are not super good at dropping you seeds to plant them, which is a little bit frustrating. But then the mangoes are kind of like what I would deem the OP fruit. So they give you like the best balance of eliminating your hunger and your thirst compared to sort of like all of the other ones. So I can kind of see why they do it. So a couple of things you need to know about islands. First and foremost, you can't do anything with bamboo. So don't get excited about it. There's loads of flowers. Unless you want to paint your boat pretty colours, don't bother collecting them. I know I say like collect everything, but flowers, you know, again, unless you are actively trying to colour your boat, you know, pretty colours, then it's really not worth it. This up as we're on our way through. I know I usually do the underneath. So again, I approach these the same as I do everything else. I usually do the top section first. Oh, there's another raft over, and there's another island over there. Oh, okay, cool. But yeah, that, you know, that stuff like that. You know, the big islands, it can be a little bit easier to get lost on. And also, second thing you need to know, or next thing you need to know, is you can't chop these trees down. Nothing. Nada. Zip. Bugs me immensely that you can't chop that tree down, because no. There's also, you'll also see like big logs laying on the floor. Can't chop those either. Again, highly aggravating. Genuinely don't understand why. But there we go. So bamboo, nothing. Big trees, nothing. Logs on the floor, nothing. And you would think, being an island, dirt is really, really easy to come by. It's not. You can only find dirt in caves or by previously dug out plots that, if you come across, we're going to head up that one there now. You know, if the previous inhabitants of the island have dug out, you know, that you'll see it kind of looks like a sort of vegetable patch, fruit patch, whatever. You know, there may be some patches of dirt. There's usually like patches of dirt there, but apart from that, nothing. So we're going to just keep jumping up here. Again, don't think that you can't get somewhere because the angle looks a bit naff. It's actually the amount this guy, you know, your character can jump is actually quite amazing. So we're just going to keep going up here. So like there, you'd think there's no way I'm getting up there. So there we are. So there's berries. Hello. That's not particularly good. I mean, it is good, but it isn't, because like basically that's a wild boar. So you can't capture those. So don't try. You can't. You see that little thing whizzing around down there? That's basically like a turkey or a chicken or something. It kind of looks weird. It doesn't look like a turkey or a chicken. It's kind of a bit strange. But yeah, so you hunt them for leather, the boars for leather, but you really doing it in a very close range scenario like this is not a good idea. So I'm really trying not to piss him off. I want to get back to the raft, drop this stuff off, and then we'll come up and then we'll deal with him, because I haven't got the space to pick up his stuff anyway when he drops it. So we're just gonna slide down here and head back to the raft. And those chicken things are fast as hell. So you literally have to be really, really quick and good with your aim with the net launcher to catch one. If you kill it, it gives you nothing. So don't bother. I've lost my raft. Where's my raft gone? If you kill the wild boars, you're supposed to kill. The chickens, you're not. And you will come across like goats and llamas, which you are supposed to kill. Where the hell has my raft gone? Oh, it's all the way over there. Oh, I had a proper panic. I thought I'd forgotten to put the anchor down or something and it had floated off. Sucked. Right, so we're going to head back. And honestly, I think we are probably going to have to call it there, folks. because time is running short. I need to do the school run and stuff. We've collected a good amount of resources. We'll go through some more things you can and can't do on the island next week. That's it for that. And scrap that bit, that bit, that. So we collected a good amount of seeds, which is really good. I think we're going to need a bigger box for our fruit, though. I don't know why those seeds. Berries, you can't plant. You can't. At this moment in time, you can't. All you can do is gather them from the islands. You can't plant them. You can't get seeds from them. So if I was you, personally, I would say save them. You do get some recipes later on that you can use in the cooking station, which we were supposed to build this week, and I've forgotten about. Yeah, so berries, you can't. Literally, they're a finite resource. You can't gather. You know, you can't plant them and regrow them and stuff like that. So again, I would keep them because on their own, they kind of, you know, they do a bit, but they are better in a recipe. So I would say just keep them to one side for now, and work on the other bit later on. So we are going to call it there, guys, and I need to go and check on my daughter because she's not very well. Hence the lack of headphones again today, and for the one last week. So anyway, I hope you did enjoy the video. I hope you know, you got some insights from it. And you know, obviously, I'll try and teach you guys as much as I can and as much as I know as we go along. But if you did enjoy the video, by all means, please leave a rating. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. And don't forget to come and see me on Twitch. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. The time, there's a countdown timer on there that explains to you like when I'm coming live anyway. And yeah, thanks again, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.